What is good? We're back with the Madden 08 Redskins franchise, and here are our wild card matchups. As you can see, we end up taking the division and getting a first round bye. And the Eagles, they went from 11-1, finishing at 12-4. So they are going to be a wild card team. It's funny, both of the wild card teams had 12-4 records. The lowest record was 11-5. And here's the rest of the standings for your NFC. The Cardinals were the worst team. The Jets 13-3. We beat them on some last-second heroics. And here's the rest of the teams, how they're finishing out. And look at this, bro. The Raiders went 0-16. Oh my goodness. They gave up 510 points, only scored 143. Their best player is their punter. I mean, this team, I'm sorry, this team is awful, guys. Like, this is bad. Look at these overalls. I mean, the rookie tight end looks like he's decent. I mean, look, these are 70s and 80 overall. 73, 80, 79. David Macklin's their best corner, and he was our fourth corner at one point. 69 is their next best corner. I mean, this team is terrible, guys. Like, oh my gosh. No wonder they went 0-16. And Emmanuel, he's their spokesperson. He's the punter. He's become a distraction. I mean, I don't blame him. Who wants to play for an 0-16 team? I'm just being honest. Like, I mean, the Raiders got to do something. They're really bad. I mean, dang. I think that's the first time. Actually, no, I take that back. The Niners went 0-16 when we took Patrick Willis from them initially in the Madden 09 Giants franchise series on this channel. Go back and check that out, Season 3, I believe. But yeah, here are the stats. Santana had probably his best season statistically with us in this series. Our running backs chipping in. Holmes and Wilson, I regret not getting them involved as much. But for the most part, Cooley had his best season too. And Sean Taylor leading the team in tackles. He's going to the Pro Bowl. Casey Hampton led the team in sacks. We didn't get very many sacks this year as a defense. Landry and Sean Taylor both going to the Pro Bowl. How we envisioned it as real Redskins fans. We wanted to see both of those two go into the Pro Bowl together. Unfortunately, it never happened. Devin Hester going to the Pro Bowl as a kickoff returner. And I'm surprised Carlos Rogers didn't make it, even though he missed some time with injury. I mean, one can fathom if he didn't get injured and miss most of the season, probably would have made it. But, oh well, stuff happens. So, yeah. Devin Hester's banged up. We'll be without him for the game. So here's how we stack up with the rest of the league. Carson Palmer leading the way with passing yards. And they're just showing who's behind him. Ben Roethlisberger, Big Ben, 33 touchdown passes. And the most interceptions, Michael Martin of the Cardinals. Williams of the Browns. Eli threw 23. Reed, Tony Romo, and Carson Palmer. Kyle McDaniels for the Cowboys throwing 20 picks. Drew Brees with 67% completion. He's injured. Reggie Bush breaking Eric Dickerson's record, 2,238 yards. D'Angelo Williams getting over 2,000. These are very high carry numbers, too. I mean, just looking at the attempts. I mean, I don't really look at the attempts because this game they tend to use these running backs like workhorses. I look at the average. If you're averaging over 4.5 a carry, then I'm going to give you your props. You're valid. I mean, over 4 is decent, but 4.5 plus if you want to be considered elite to me in this game. So here is the reception leaders. And then in terms of yards, Mark Clayton leading the way. Deion Branch behind him. Calvin Johnson turned into a star. Santana is number 4. Greg Jennings, Braylon Edwards, Lee Evans, T.J. Hushmanzada, Steve Smith, Javon Walker, Marcus Colston, Chad Johnson, Clay, Ben Watson as a tight end, Tony G as a tight end. So Ben Watson and Tony Gonzalez getting over 1,000. And then some other guys. It looks like Craig Buster Davis turned into a 1,000-yard receiver. Marcus Colston leading the way with 14 touchdown receptions. Santana at 13. A lot of guys getting double-digit touchdowns. Wes Welker, Javon Walker got 10, yeah. And then here's some guys with 9 and 8, respectively. Brandon Lloyd had 7 touchdown receptions for the Falcons. I think we traded him for Roddy White. I can't remember if that's the exact trade, but I believe that's what we did a few seasons back. Sorry, my memory's a little hazy. Ashley Lalee had 6. Leonard Pope had 6. So, I mean, we had some guys that were getting in the end zone. So now going to blocking and stuff like that. John Jansen leading the way with pancakes, and he was one of ours originally. And he's going to the Pro Bowl with Dallas on division rival Jeremiah Trotter, 173 tackles. He's still holding it down, and he's been around for a while. So a lot of guys getting over 100 tackles. Some guys that are banged up over 100 tackles too. No shockers here, to be honest. McCary Rhodes 100 tackles. Roy Williams 100 tackles, I think, too. Dwight Freeney leading the way with 18 sacks. A.J. Hawk has 14. Richard Seymour 15. Some other guys up there. Lawrence Timmons 11 sacks. Wow. So, yeah, there's a lot of guys getting double-digit sacks. We need to get back up there. I think Andre Carter had over 10 sacks in a season or two for us. Matheson, Piscatelli leading the way with 7 picks. And then here's a bunch of guys. Landry and Taylor both had 5. Revis and Rogers probably would have been up there if they didn't have their respective injuries this season. So, unfortunately, some injuries messed us up defensively this year with getting turnovers. I like to get a lot of turnovers defensively. I mean, that's what I think makes you an elite defense. If you can turn the ball over and put points on the board as a defense, that makes you elite. And we had that 62-yard field goal. Shout out Sebastian Janikowski. And Cypher's averaging 45 a punt. We'll take it. Ted Ginn leading the way with kickoff returns. Hester right behind him. Justin Miller and Greg Jennings. So that's all the Reggie Bush, too. So that's like all the Pro Bowlers, basically, for the most part. Reggie Bush is going to the Pro Bowl as a running back, though. So here's the results. Chargers beat the Patriots. Packers beat the Eagles. Jaguars beat the Titans. The Rams beat the Panthers. And here's our matchups coming up. So we got the Green Bay Packers coming to town. Sunday Night Football. So there you go. See you for that. And here is the roster and whatnot of the Green Bay Packers. We played them in the regular season, but just a refresher because it's been such a long time. Here's the update of where the Packers are at right now. They're missing Damian Woody, and then this will go through their stats and whatnot.